The Dallas Mavericks offseason is teetering on the brink of chaos, and Nico Harrison is at the heart of it all. The Mavs GM has found himself under intense scrutiny since the ill-fated trade deadline deals of 2024, where he traded away Luka Doncic and Quentin Grimes. While those moves were widely seen as failures, Harrison's position with the Mavs seems secure, largely due to his close relationships with superstar Kyrie Irving and future Hall of Famer Anthony Davis. However, with the 2025 NBA lottery resulting in the Mavs landing the prized number, one overall pick and the chance to draft potential franchise savior Cooper Flagg, it's becoming increasingly clear. If Harrison is allowed to continue making decisions for the Mavericks, the team's future could be jeopardized for good. The harsh reality of Harrison's legacy. Let's not sugarcoat this. Harrison has been a walking disaster when it comes to managing the Mavericks' future. His handling of draft picks has been nothing short of reckless. Since taking over as GM, Harrison has traded away nearly every future first-round pick in Dallas's arsenal, leaving the team with only 2 picks that remain under their control, a 2026 and a 2031 first-round pick, with the addition of Flagg to their roster potentially elevating the team to new heights. Harrison's reckless trade history could ultimately hinder Dallas from surrounding their young star with a championship-caliber supporting cast. Harrison's mistake-laden tenure stands in stark contrast to what a typical franchise with championship aspirations would aim for: a balanced approach to both the present and future. The Mavs have already crippled their ability to build through the draft, and with the arrival of Flagg, they cannot afford to throw away what little future draft capital they have left. The window to win with Flagg is a finite one, and Harrison's tendency to sacrifice the long-term success of the team in exchange for short-term gains could undo everything. The false hope of veterans. Like Holiday and Ball. Now, rumors are swirling that Harrison is eyeing veteran guards to shore up Dallas's weak backcourt, with Jrue Holiday and Lonzo Ball reportedly at the top of his list. While both players are undeniably talented, they come with significant baggage. Holiday, at 35 years old, is approaching the twilight of his career. His window for contributing at an elite level is shrinking, and while he could provide a solid stopgap, he is hardly the long-term solution the Mavericks need to pair with Flagg. Then there's Ball, who has played just 41 games since January 2022, due to chronic knee issues. The Mavs cannot afford to place their future in the hands of a guard who has shown no ability to stay healthy over the past few seasons. But here's where it gets even murkier. Reports suggest that Harrison is willing to part with even more of Dallas's precious future picks to land one of these injury-prone veterans. If the Mavericks trade any of their remaining picks for a short-term fix, they are in grave danger of squandering their shot at building a contender around Flagg. It would not only cripple the team's future, but it would also send a message to the fan base that Harrison's vision for this team is more about immediate gratification than long-term success. The Mavs' slim path forward. The bottom line is simple. The Mavericks cannot afford to mortgage their future for a few more wins in the short term. Harrison has already traded away critical assets, and now the team is on the precipice of doing it again. Dallas's draft picks, while not expected to be lottery-bound, are the only bargaining chips the Mavs have left. The 2026 first-round pick, the Lakers' 2029 first, and the 2031 second-round pick from Philadelphia may not seem like much, but they represent the Mavs' slim chance to acquire young talent who could grow alongside Flagg. Trading these away for players like Holiday or Ball would put that future at risk. It's not just about trading picks, it's about trading them wisely. Harrison's history of tossing first-rounders into short-sighted moves is concerning. When asked about the Doncic trade, Harrison's comment that the future is 3 to 4 years from now should send shivers down the spine of every Mavericks fan. That kind of thinking is not only misguided, but it shows a disturbing lack of respect for the long-term prospects of the franchise. Dallas cannot afford to keep Harrison in charge if he continues to throw away first-round picks for aging veterans who are unlikely to be around for the Flagg era's peak years. A new direction with Chris Paul? There is, however, a glimmer of hope. The Mavericks have reportedly shown interest in Chris Paul, who will turn 40 during the 2025 to 2026 season. While Paul is far from the player he once was, he carries fewer risks than either Holiday or Ball. The Mavs could sign Paul without sacrificing any of their remaining picks, provided the contract is short-term. The advantage: